This is the Waupaca Eco-Park and Connie Abert Amphitheater dedication, September 10th, 2016.
Mary Patoka, and we'll let her see if this is okay or if I need to move the mic.
It's perfect. It's what happens when you're about 5 feet tall. Welcome, everybody. We're thrilled to have you with us today as we feature just the wonderful progress and the great partnership CAP Services has not only with the city of Waupaca, but many of our funders, donors, volunteers, and the community at large. It was several years ago when the city came to us, in part because they had a struggling TIF district and looked at the possibility of the development of some housing to kill two birds with one stone. Help turn that TIF district around, but certainly create a place for families in this community to raise their families and grow old. So you will see to the east the results of that partnership so far. We have a number of housing units available, many of them targeted for people who are low to moderate income. And those are possible because of the Fresh Start crews that you see working their way around the grounds today. So they spend part of their day helping us build affordable housing, but part of their days working on this wonderful park in partnership again with the city and so many others. When we first walked the space to figure out just how this might work, it was probably not a surprise to you that just to the rear at the Waupaca River, it had been used as a dumping ground. And so there were tons of garbage, scraps, all kinds of cleanup that needed to be done just to restore the beauty of the river. And so we're very thrilled to have made that kind of progress. But we really wanted a place, and kudos again to the crew you'll meet here shortly. We really wanted to create a place that transforms the community and transforms the people connected to it. So certainly our Fresh Start participants get an opportunity to redefine who they are. Some have made decisions that got them on paths that weren't necessarily going to help them down the road. Others just need a little help getting their GED or HSED. But we transform their opportunities and they go forward and become engaged and participating members of our community. The families who can live here become part of the community in a whole different way through home ownership. Just the community at large, this space to reflect, enjoy, recreate will be a gift to the community for a very, very long time, and a unique one in that you don't see other parks in the Waupaca area or even in the region dedicated to environmental sustainability. So as CAP Services works to transform people and communities, we see so many examples of that here today. So we hope you enjoy the time. We hope you enjoy the food. And certainly do talk to the young people who have made such a difference, not only for us here, but for their futures as well. So without further ado, again, thank you, and I will yield the floor, I believe, to Mr. Smith, the mayor, please.
You all thought you were going to stay dry today, right? Started that way. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Just wanted to recognize a couple of people that are from the city here, staff. Obviously, we all know Aaron Jensen, and Aaron has been very instrumental in helping us, and I know he's going to come up and speak in a few minutes too. And then also our city administrator, Henry Belliker, is also here with us today too. I should have worn my sunglasses. I didn't think it would get sunny. I am Brian Smith. I'm the mayor of the city of Waupaca. I've been the mayor for 15 years, so I've been able to see a lot of these things that have happened in our community, and this is another wonderful thing that's happened where It hasn't cost taxpayer dollars to do this project, and it's turned out to be a wonderful project in an area that the city really didn't know what to do with it, and it turned out to be a great place for people to come and enjoy. And you know, when we put in the bypass highway, you never thought that you would have something like this. So again, I want to just thank CAP Services for all their hard work and what they did here today. And thank you all for coming today. Thanks very much.
Hello, my name's Aaron Jensen. Yeah, we'll take it out. I'm a little taller. Not the new mayor. My name's Aaron Jensen. I'm the director with the City of Waupaca Parks and Rec. And it's quite an honor to be up here speaking on this beautiful facility that we have behind me and in front of me here. I've only been here for about 5 years, and we've had the opportunity to speak on a couple of these events, and it's amazing the amount of stuff that gets happened through partnerships and what has happened here with CAP Services, Cliff's passion to make this happen. He deserves a ton of credit. The workers and the crew members you see right here underneath the tent have done excellent work. We've been meeting weekly out here for the last probably month and a half, and every week that I come by, it's awesome to see the progress, and to be honest, I'm impressed and amazed every time I come, and the new things that I see. We do talk to other park and rec directors in this part of the state, whether it be Appleton, Green Bay area, Stevens Point, and when I tell of some of these stories that are happening in our community, it's not happening everywhere. These type of projects don't happen all the time, and I think that there's a lot to be said about the community that we live in, that this can happen, that these results, we see these results more often than maybe most communities do. So I just want to sit here and I want to thank Cliff, I want to thank their crews, I want to thank CAP Services, because we have a park that we will work with the schools to get curriculum built into these facilities. We'll also work with naturalists and programmers for youth programs, and that'll be another thing we can add to our repertoire in our department. So thank you, CAP Services, and with that, I'll pass the mic on.
One of the first business partners to step forward in support of this project was the Waupaca Foundry, and I think Joey Leonard is here, and we can't thank him enough for all of the support right straight through the project. Joey?
Thank you, Cliff. It's so as Cliff mentioned, I'm with Waupaca Foundry, and it's a great honor to be a part of this project. Cliff came to us with this vision quite a while ago now. I don't know, it's been 3 years ago, and we thought, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. It'd be a neat project to get involved in. And so the vision of Cliff and the CAP Services team, and then partnering with the city of Waupaca, here it is. That long ago, you kind of think, okay, that something might happen with that. You know how these things work. Sometimes they happen, sometimes they don't. But the people that are leading them, if they have the passion to make sure it finishes out, then that happens. And then with all of the help of the volunteers and the young people that are building new skills and building life lessons by putting this together, what a great opportunity. Great opportunity for the whole community really to come together and make the quality of life better for this great place we call Waupaca. So thanks for everybody for doing that. Thanks for allowing us to be part of it. And if you're wondering what this, if you haven't had an opportunity, right around the corner here is a model of the casting process. The foundry industry, a lot of people may think manufacturing doesn't have much to do with recycling, but we certainly do. The foundry industry is probably the world's oldest recycler of metals, and we recycle metals, we recycle sand. You can kind of see that over here in the model, and I want to also thank some of the folks that built that, Greg Miskinnis, spent many hours on his dining room table putting these little model pieces together. And if you take a look at his hands, you're going to wonder, how does a guy with hands that big put models together? But somehow it works. So thanks, Greg. Again, thanks again for allowing us to be a part of it, and congratulations to the entire team.
Also, one of the original partners in this project were the Folks Brothers Construction Company, and I'd like to introduce at this time Bob Folks. Again, many thanks for your support right straight through the project.
Thank you, Cliff. Good afternoon, everyone. When we first heard about this project, I guess it was about 3.5 years ago, we thought, this is a fabulous idea because our company's been a long supporter of youth in environmental studies and continuing education. So a couple of days ago, I drove by here and there was a beehive of activity. There was kids up on the roof, there were people building the amphitheater, there were people coming in and out of here. And this is just awesome. You can look around and see the structures that have been built here, but also the way the city, in conjunction with CAP, has tried to preserve the natural flora and the fauna here. It's going to be a fabulous outdoor classroom setting as well, and what a great location. So Mary and Cliff and their leadership team headed this all up. And then when you look around at what's being built here, our company, we're proud to partner with CAP Services on this, but especially the young people that built this. When you drive by here, you guys are the one that hoisted beams into place and were up on the roof and drilling holes, laying down the flooring, and pounding nails. And nobody's ever going to be able to take that away from you guys. That should be a great source of pride, and thousands of people are going to see your work. And we're glad to be partners with you guys. Thank you very much.
One of the main features of the park, and again, early on in support of the project, was Northwind's Renewables, and you can see the result, but is it Doug that? All right, I'm going to introduce Doug from Northwinds to mention just a little bit about the process and what they do.
Well, thank you so much. What an honor it is to be part of this amazing project. The little role part that we did play in it. So we're Northwind Renewable Energy. My name is Doug Stingle. I am an employee there, and we've got about 2,000 watts of solar power up on this up on the roof here. And what a beautiful time for me to speak as the sun comes out for the first time all morning, right? Thank you, sun. It's perfect timing. So this facility is this building is completely off the grid. So the solar array on the roof powers the battery pack that's inside, or uses that electricity right away. So it's a really unique project, and it's a really cool learning opportunity for the students here and all the students that are going to come through here through all these many years coming forward, to be able to learn about how energy is produced, how energy is stored, and how they can use it in their homes and businesses. So like everyone else has said before, we're really proud to be part of this project. It's a really great opportunity. And even when it was kind of cloudy this morning and it was kind of rainy, just so you know, those solar panels were still producing electricity. It was about 20% of what they would when the full sun was out. But they were still producing electricity. We were still charging the batteries. So that solar power works. It just doesn't work quite as good when the sun isn't out. But right now, I'm sure we're pulling it in great. So thanks again, and really proud to be part of this project. Thank you.
Thanks, Doug. One of the amazing parts of this whole project is that we could literally stand here for an hour and recognize the volunteers and the supporters, local business contributed to the project. One thing I hope you take a look at before you go, we have a sponsorship board up already, and this is just a starter list because as we go along, people step forward. The pavers that you see were donated by a family on the other side of Appleton. The siding is all recycled. So many supporters and volunteers. But we need to move on in terms of the dedication, take advantage of the blue sky and clouds. But I did want my staff to come up here a second. Come on, staff. Just so you can see all of the people that guide our young people. That's Mike and Nikki and Laura and Connie and Jesse and Deb, who couldn't be here. And she's actually on vacation, planned a long time ago, so we wish her well where she is. And then wherever you're at, just wave any of the participants from that are here today. Give them a wave. We actually had some literally work all night the last 2 nights trying to deal with all the rain and yet make it presentable enough for the ceremony today. And we're so glad that they were able to get things in order so that people could start to enjoy the park. As you can see, there's a lot to do yet, but there's a lot done already. And again, the thank yous will keep coming. Community Foundation, Regional Foundation, all of the people out there that have done so many wonderful things in relation to the project. But we'd like to invite some of the major sponsors right away to step down by the pine tree, and we want to do a little bit of a dedication there. We got some shovels. Sorry we couldn't gold paint them because of the rain, but let's get on with it, and then we're going to move up the hill to dedicate the amphitheater. And Mary?
I'm not gonna wrestle it, but I do need to. Ann Freeman, one of CAP's board of directors, joined us just now, and so I really want to call her out. She and the board obviously supported this from the beginning, and so Ann, if you would just wave so people know who you are. Thank you, Ann. And I know Cliff said we could thank all day, but Chris Anthony and folks from the foundation are here, so they brought the cash that was needed as well. So Chris and Dave, if you would.
Thank you, Aaron. And I apologize, I'm the only one that typed up my notes, but I am Penny Tank, as Aaron said, 4-H program advisor and department head at the Waupaca County Extension Office here in Waupaca County. And I want to thank you all for coming today, and for myself and my colleagues, some of whom are here as well. I want to take this opportunity to thank the whole community for their support of Connie and her family, as well as our office, over the last 15 months since Connie's car accident. Connie started working in youth development with UW Extension in 1997, and during that time has been a great mentor, friend, colleague, teacher, and for some of us, almost a second mother. The dedication of this amphitheater says so much about Connie and the work she loves. Connie helped every school district in Waupaca County identify space for school forests, provided environmental education, resources, and training for teachers and others, planned environmental days for students, promoted healthy eating and living through programs like Farm to School and Safe Routes to School, and the list goes on. Outdoor education and spending time outdoors with her family are some of Connie's passions, And I want to end by thanking Cliff and Aaron and all others involved in this project for the honor of recognizing Connie and inviting me and our office to be a part of this special day. So thank you very much.
This is the Waupaca Eco-Park and Connie Abert Amphitheater dedication, September 10th, 2016.